Hello, I'm Gabriel, your Victory Volleyball captain. Welcome to another episode of the Victory at-Home Volleyball Guide. Today, the final episode of this season, I want to talk about hitting, also called spiking, and we used to call it a kill, but we don't do that anymore. A successful hit is one of the best feelings in the world. Being able to take that ball and put it down in a way the other team can't return is a truly one-of-a-kind feeling. Hitting is so complicated, we're going to break it down into our upper and lower body and go over them separately. First, our upper body. Just like a serve, when we hit, there's a lot going on with our upper body. We want to open our chest by rotating, have our elbow back, and whip it forward, contacting high and in front. What makes a hit different from a serve is that we're not trying to drive the ball all the way across the court. We're just trying to bring it over the net and down into the opponent's court. To do this, we're going to contact the ball a little bit farther in front than we do with a serve, and crack our wrist down. This allows us to put topspin on the ball, which will drive it down into the opponent's court. When we lift off, our lower body is going to swing down and come back up, allowing us to fuel our jump. Our left hand helps us with spotting and timing. Right before the ball is about to hit our hand, we rotate our other hand into the ball. As we swing, we rotate our body, whipping our elbow forward, contacting high and in front. The second the ball touches our fingers, we crack our wrist. Second, yeah, I know, we're only half done. Told you it was a lot. We're moving on to our lower body. With our lower body, we want to meet the ball with power and height, so we use an approach. In volleyball, there are 4, 3, 2, and 1 step approaches. No matter which approach we use, they all end in a 1-2 format, where our right foot contacts the ground first for balance. We're going to talk about a 2-step approach. This is the one we use when we are on the left side of the net. Start with your left foot forward. Step right, left, leap, right, left, jump. Faster, it looks like this. If you're a lefty, start with your right foot forward. It looks like this. Notice that our second step is larger than our first step, and our leap is larger still. Let's talk about where to start with our approach. I'm right-handed, and I'm going right there. So, I can step here, outside of the court, to take this 45-degree angle. You might have noticed that I've moved our line. I've done this so that when I do my approaches, I'm not going through this air conditioning unit, or these flowers. We want to move such that all of our forward motion swings back and turns into upward momentum. After our approach and jump, we cannot drift forward. We should end in a place that has enough space to the net that we can swing comfortably, because this is bad. Now let's put it all together. This hit is great because I got my arms all the way back, contacted at the top of my jump, and was far away from the net for a full swing. Awesome. Let's look at it one more time. For every great hit, there's at least 2 that aren't so great. Let's see what ended up on the cutting room floor and why. Here, my hand missed the ball, and I just didn't line it up perfectly. And this one went off my hand funny. At least I had good speed. Here, my jump was lazy. My arms didn't get all the way back, so I meet the ball low, and it rolls off the net. This would have gone right into the block. As you can see, hitting is difficult, but when it all comes together, it is so worth it. If you're a lefty, start with your right foot forward. It looks like this. Note that the left hand approach comes in straight and not at a 45-degree angle. When hitting in the middle, we often take one less step, so we start with our other foot forward. Now, let's move on to some exercises. You'll remember this one from serving. Practice getting your whole hand on the ball. For this one, toss the ball up, get your arms back, and your pointer hand up. We have to get to this position fast. Get under your toss. Just as the ball is about to touch our left hand, we swing. Focus on cracking your wrist as you hit the ball. Practice your approach with both 2 steps, like you're going to hit outside, and 1 step, like you're hitting in the middle. Here's what they look like side by side. You can now see the one on the right, the 1-step approach, is faster, so you can quickly get to that low set ball. The leap and the 1-2 finish will be the same, but the approach is a little shorter. That's it for this season. I want to thank you for joining me on this adventure. I enjoy doing these videos, but there's a ton of work that goes into preparing for and cleaning up after all of them. So I really hope you learned something. This is a short montage of some of the work that goes into cleaning up. I appreciate all the great comments I've gotten, and it warms my heart when you share these videos with your friends and family that either love volleyball, are learning volleyball, or want to get into volleyball. Please, keep sending me videos of your practices. I love seeing what you guys are doing at home. Remember, practice makes permanent. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned some great tips about practicing volleyball. That's it for this episode. Bye-bye. Contacting the ball high and in front. And crows and crows and crows.
Boom.
I have to burp. Nope, I don't. It's gone. And up until recently, called a kill. We don't use that anymore, though. People got mad.